Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 7. Oh, just Eren gathering all the Infinity Titans. So what's up guys, Foxen here. Attack on Titan manga comparison time. So many great moments. You got Armin nuking, Levi slaying, and Eren tenderizing. So now crack that like and subscribe. By the way, my winter anime video is now up. Watch that after. You got episode 7 titled Assault, same title as chapter 103. Kicking this off with the Card Titan coming in blazing. The enemy actually kept the same number of scaled casualties, +2 for Pieck and her tank squad. Slight change up with the Ackerman duel. Left out was Mikasa also noticing the incoming Card Titan. Newly added to the anime was the Card Titan's instant kill mode targeting Jean. At least the dude got this badass 3D maneuver gear evading scene. He originally didn't get any focus here, besides a quick face shot. I am liking the Card Titan being hand-drawn here. Likewise for the Jaws Titan. Looking at Pieck inside of her meat mech, her face looks a tad rounder. Then for Titan Eren, you could barely notice it, but his eyes are a faint green. It might have been better just to do a full green, especially at night. You can now spot the love mark. For Laura Tybur, still with that blood drip. Did she not heal, or is it just stuck now since she's in the Titan Crystal? New shot of her mean looking. As for the Warhammer Titan planting her tree, it was quick, but you could spot the familiar Titan lightning. This should count as a Titan partial transformation. Looking at the Warhammer Titan shell, I can't be the only one that thought back to that Power Rangers villain. Let me know if you could spot a different resemblance. Looking at it from behind, with this, it's clear that this is something you've seen before. Anyone recall Eren getting his Rock Heart Titan for the first time? Both were created with the Titan crystal structure. In the anime, you have an additional view of the previous Warhammer Titan body steaming away. As for King Kong coming in, actual 2D animation for his tummy. Can I just say Levi is rocking the black suit. Mr. Beast Titan looks 2D here too. You got Porco clearly much more cheerful in the anime. And a change up for Pieck. The anime now shows her Titan mask instead of peeking inside. Similar change up for Eren. You now have his Titan face turning over instead of a face shot inside of that flesh Gundam. Getting to the standoff, the Warrior Titans on one side, notably the Jaws Titan has a yellow glow, versus Levi and the other scouts now on the ground. The anime now added Flock to the scene, while Sasha is much more noticeable. Looks like Potato Girl Sasha and Levi are the only ones not sporting chest armor. Compare this to the manga shot. Naturally, you can't expect the anime to copy this completely. I just recall this being such a chilling cliffhanger years ago. If you're waiting week to week now, you're lucky. Next up, new anime original shot of Levi going super close to the Beast Titan. At that distance, it would have been Sushi Time Round 2. Switching over to Falco. It was hard to get a full view of the Armor Titan flower for the anime. The manga counterpart resembles fingers much more. For one of my personal favorite shots with this attack on Marley, Isayama double paging this bitch. Stuff like this alone is reason enough to visit the manga if you're anime only. Naturally, the anime wasn't going to try to squish the clutter into a single shot. Next up, a page expanded into this pretty awesome 3D maneuver gear rotating scene. Give me more of this mappa. For Mikasa wasting her final Thunder Spear. I like how you can actually see it bounce. The Tiber sister was not worried at all. Notice how you can spot Mikasa hanging. Funny cause this Titan tree actually gave the scouts even more structures to hang from. For an anime change-up, manga Mikasa actually got super close to inspect the damage. You even had Laura giving her the stink eye. As for Falco, you had the little guy witnessing what he helped cause. He looked more pissed in the anime. For a skip line here, Falco didn't voice how Eren had tricked him too. Further cut was Falco looking at a body in the busted building. He noticed those being people who lived there. For the anime, I do much prefer the quick flashback with Reiner biting down. You even got a nice blood splash. Then for the slumbering sad boy, Reiner's facial jaw structure actually resembles Porco while inside of his Titan. Switching to the Beast Titan, much harder to spot in the anime, but he practically markled that building. For the glasses dude, I did point this out in my review how you could spot a few pictures. You got a solo Pieck one and one with the tank fam. This was a nice little touch added to the anime. For Pieck, you had a quick line from her telling the guys riding her to watch their ammo. Then for the Jaws Titan swatting the scout out of the sky. At this point, no surprise the trailer shot with the Jaws Titan looking slimmer and more lion-like was not used. The new anime version is now much closer too. For an interesting anime change-up, Pieck's previous dialogue is now given to the tank dude. Now you have him thanking Porco for coming in for the save. As for Porco coming out, you got the new Titan markings added for the anime. Previously, it looked like only the jaw structure was noticeable for the manga. Next up, Eren using Crunch on the Warhammer Titan. This was 2 pages total. Eren's Titan face sure looked more wrecked with the manga counterpart. You now have a better view of Laura Tybur covered in Eren's sauce. And in case you didn't like the change-up, you now have Eren falling and biting to go into Titan mode instead of diving. Behold, the hand-drawn attack Titan boy. Mikasa and Flock will love those abs. Looking over at the parked Warrior Titans, turns out there's actually more to the animation used than people realize. Next up, 2 panels getting expanded on here. This included the anime showing you the scouts inside refueling, and the anime really made it much more clear that the Marley soldier reinforcements were actually on standby outside the sealed internment zone. I actually got a smile here seeing Pieck annoyed at Porco. She's just missing the classic pout face. As for the monkey boy launching his load, it was super quick, but he was actually aiming at all the buildings in front of him for an anime change-up. So hey, they swapped out Flock for the blonde girl here. Then for Zeke facing Eren in front of him. Zeke, how bad is your aim? Must be like a stormtrooper. Eren was right in front of you. Naturally, trailer shot not used. The anime Beast Titan has not been skipping back day. Notice how Titan Eren is drawn here. There's something about that Tiber crystal. Does it look more egg-shaped compared to Annie's gem? Why does Best Girl look so cute here? This must be one for the fans. For Porco's close-up here, you could actually see the Titan markings in much more detail. Better get back inside, dude. Then for Levi and his pocket watch, much detailed. What are those numbers? By the way, a moment ago you did see Levi a hair away from carving up Zeke again before the opening. So Levi, did you just teleport away? Getting a view of the Marley port, the commander really was waiting for action. As for blonde boy Armin here, hey, they actually kept the Armin trailer scene. Perhaps the lighting got changed up a bit. Let's go Armin, use Nuke on Marley. Yeah, what was that about keeping casualties to a minimum? So you got 2 pages here expanded to show the devastation. I counted at least 10 ships, so you could imagine Armin's kill count. Getting to a cutscene, you had a shot of Jean leading his squad. He was telling them to take out the Kara Titans since they were almost out of time. As for the other Ackerman, as Porco put it, you could bet that Mikasa took that personally, Porco. Anyway, getting to the Beast Titan tumbling. I've actually seen some complaints about how Zeke's fall was super quick, but it was that way in the manga too. There was one panel of Zeke getting it from behind, then 2 pages to show Levi finishing off the Beast Titan. Perhaps the only thing the anime didn't show you was the wide shot. I did love the touch of Levi stepping into his face when he was getting the grenade ready. Just to confirm, no, Levi did not blow himself out taking Zeke. Why would he? The manga actually did show you Levi leaping off before the monkey went kaboom. Looking inside of the tank. Hey, more pictures. Doesn't look like Pieck, so probably this dude's girlfriend. Then for the Kara Titan getting swarmed. Nice little anime edition of Pieck swatting the Thunder Spear back at them. It almost hit Potato Girl Sasha. Once again, the Kara Titan scene from the trailer, not used. For some of you saying that older Sasha does look like older Gabby at times, I could see it here. Oh my god, check it out. Sasha did not close her eye when shooting. How could you, Mappa? Anyway, Sayonara Carlo. Oh yes, they're really showing you everything, including that Marley buddy picture. For an anime change-up, you now have Potato Girl Sasha staring down the pissed off Kara Titan, compared to her previously trying to dash out of the way. Then, a change-up for the Stallion coming too. In the anime, you now have it blasting the Thunder Spear directly into the Kara Titan's eye instead of it bouncing there. On top of this, the anime now has Jean flying right beneath her. Goodbye guys, you now have the guys getting super crispy expanded on. You know you felt bad for them too. Take a look at that destroyed duck face. It's a chakra that there is any eyeball left there. Switching over to the Colossal Titan boy, it's now much easier to see the devastation Armin brought. I mean, there's a freaking crater. You got a new shot of his hand sticking out, and for that poor kid crushed beneath the rubble. Notice how you actually saw him in the Attack on Titan Season 3 final episode credits. Well, look at this change-up for the new Colossal Titan. First off, props for no CG. You actually did see the PS1 version in the trailer. And second, Armin now looks thicker here instead of looking rather thin in the manga version. Hell, they even rendered him thin in the Attack on Titan game. This is most likely due to Armin no longer steaming up the area, which would have made his Colossal Titan thinner. And for the wide shot, a very Evangelion vibe to it. Up close, this Colossal Titan no longer looks ultra sad. The game and manga versions did look bonier, and for me a complete upgrade from the trailer shot. Unfortunately, Armin looks so traumatized here. Those Titan markings appear deeper, which actually do match the shot from Bert in Season 3. Anyway, back to Falco playing hero. A little anime change up here. Falco no longer got on top of Pieck to defend her. Falco is also begging in tears now. If he was doing the same in the manga, it was so hard to tell. Interesting, perhaps change up for Jean. You can actually now examine the scene a little bit more. You heard him question whether he missed due to Pieck or his own hesitation. In the manga, it was clear that Falco was about to get blasted, but now flip it to the anime. If Pieck didn't steam out, if you do slow it down, you can see that the Thunder Spear would have gone past Falco. I don't see how Falco wouldn't have still been hurt, but it's something. As for Bloody Pieck, it looked like her guts were spilling out in the manga panel. A new anime original close-up is Pieck telling Falco to run. She looks so awful. Really quickly, you had the scouts coming in. The dude over here actually did not die, simply a flesh wound. Getting back to Porco, no surprise to see him completely distressed or repeat being taken down. The anime skipped over him recalling the warrior trio, a younger Zeke and Peak. Anyway, the Jaws Titan versus Attack Titan. You had about 4 pages expanded into Eren getting assaulted by the Fury Swipe. For Eren blocking with that crystal, Laurel Tiber is harder to spot. Not to mention the Attack Titan's face so scratched up. I can't be the only one that got a laugh from Laurel's expression here. Take a look at the Jaws Titan looking fabulous in the Titan tree. Anyway, back to Peak. The anime gave you a better look of her all steamy, looking awful on the ground. Getting to the Uber blimp coming. Hanji, where did you jack this toy from? Manga Jacopo looked more worried here. Recall how many people thought that Hanji was keeping him hostage. Hey, Armin hitched the ride too. From his face, it looks like Armin still has his Titan on cooldown. I freaking love Mikasa butchering Porco. In the anime, you can now tell she was lying and waiting for her prey to come to her. Then that desperate scream from the Jaws Titan. I was so loving it. Eren here wasn't too kind, even shutting the puppy up. Getting into a Jaws Titan Nutcracker time. You have 2 whole pages expanded into this chilling moment for anime history. Nice touch with the look in Mikasa's eyes. It does appear like the anime angled the Jaws Titan better, right above Eren so you could get more of that berry feeling. Then for Eren inside, love the touch of Eren's eye. Titan DLC unlocked. Next up, Eren smashing the Jaws Titan without mercy. In the manga it did happen, except only one time. Compare that to the anime now with Porco getting a trashing. What a beatdown, some of you guys even felt bad for him. I do like the detail of the Marley guy covering his face in defeat. And huge props to Gabby's voice actress for that bone-chilling screech. For Peak over here during all this time, in the manga she actually looks a lot better in comparison. The anime now has Eren's Titan looking also menacing without light showing the back. The tree stands out so much. Is that a Game of Thrones reference? So go ahead and rise, Reiner, rise. Notably, anime Reiner is looking much less armored. And notice anime Eren is lacking those crystal knuckles. Then for Reiner's close-up shot, or handsome Squidward for some of you. Manga readers did think it was Reiner's face, but now Titan sized. It is now nice to get a clarification in the anime. You could clearly see that the face is still armored, despite the rest of his body lacking some. Let me know, how much did you like this episode after a few days? What do you think the anime did better after watching this video? For the chapters covered this episode, you got the end of chapter 102, which is about 9.5 pages, all of chapter 103, and chapter 104 minus the last 8 pages. In total, about 2 chapters this episode. It is going by super quick. You're almost at the midpoint for what's been confirmed at the moment. The biggest shocker for me this episode was the upgrade to Armin's Colossal Titan debut. I guess Mappa thought it was worth the effort, since the new Colossal Titan appeared this episode so little and hardly moved. There has been a lot of praise for the CG usage and improvements overall compared to the previous episode. The funny part about that, there really was just a drastic drop in CG usage overall. Looks like it does help to draw out the Titans for still shots, or whenever there is limited movement. A pleasant surprise for me was how much Eren's Attack Titan was drawn too. I really expected his Freedom Titan to be CG most of the time. Not going into the actual spoiler details, I have been asked about upcoming action scenes post his attack on Marley. If you're curious, the season 4 trailer will give you an obvious tease. I would hope anything coming up would be at the level comparable to this episode. But just to be safe, I do suggest you keep managed expectations. Most of it could be CG heavy just like the last episode, which is where I'm leaning. As a positive, the anime won't get there for over a month, so Mappa does have some time. Fingers crossed that Mappa delivers. Honestly, I really wouldn't wanna be working there. I recall seeing an interview with the director. The dude looked like the Walking Dead. Doubt he's getting any sleep. So go ahead and check out anime you should be watching for the winter anime season. This season is truly a goldmine for anime fans. But anyway, fun bonus. After this episode, who is your favorite character? Who's your least favorite? Or just say hi. Be sure to subscribe so you get new hot and toasty videos. Watch my fresh winter anime video and I'll see you guys later.